I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the
Lawrence!
having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the—
Lawrence!
The old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the—
Lawrence?
As your role as the honorary knight, you're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with—
Lawrence!
you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui. Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of—
Lawrence!
question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls.
That I don't recognize you. I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert,
Lawrence!
a descendant of the magnanimous. I'll have you know that though
Lawrence!
sign, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance.
You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert.
No, Lawrence!
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The
Lawrence!
very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the—
Lawrence!
just a big headache?
I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the—
Lawrence!
my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from—
Lawrence!
she's also captain of the Knights of Favonius 4th Company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with—
Lawrence!
Sure, you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the—
Where are you, Lawrence?
then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically,
Lawrence!
upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights, her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert,
Lawrence!
Right here, sir.
so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this, too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the—
Did you hear that, Lawrence?
It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you say it first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the—
Lawrence!
Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grand Master's assignment, And Amber's the one who recommended me. I should comply.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange?
Yes, I did. But you must know when... Dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close.
Eula of the...
Lawrence!
This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious...
Lawrence!
Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the...
Now, Lawrence!
range? The days of the...
Lawrence!
You have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the...
Lawrence!
Wow. Carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else. You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious...
Hear that, Lawrence?
And again, I've got no words for anyone from the...
That's the matter, Lawrence!
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name...
Lawrence!
Much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the...
Lawrence!
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the
Lawrence!
people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The
Where are you, Lawrence?
Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some... friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the...
Lawrence!
Right here, sir. Former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
What about this... thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of...
Lawrence!
You would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor. Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the...
Lawrence!
Eye above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the...
Lawrence?
The diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the... You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of... Lawrence! You should strive to restore your family's glory. This one last time, you are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of...
Did you hear that, Lawrence?
The blood of... Lawrence! ...flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family. Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the...
Lawrence!
You knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety, pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt.
Lawrence!
Right here, sir.
And will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Ah,